Wednesday night baseball set to come your way from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. The Yankees are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Jameson Taillon gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Striding in is Bo Bichette, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the AB on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this will land untouched.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
Batting second.
Next up, Marcus Semien. He went deep in the contest last night. Here's the first pitch to him. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 4, George.
Here's George Springer as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He'll enter play at .313. 8 home runs, 26 RBIs. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He can't get to it. This one's down. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. Blue Jays nothing, Yankees coming to bat. Major League Baseball on the show. Tanner Roark, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
And now, Gio Urshela. Things the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, number 29.
And the pitch. And that's down into left center for a base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Greg Allen.
Stepping in now, Greg Allen. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. A bullet to first base. And they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play.
Batting third.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
So here is the second baseman as he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. So the base hit here nets him a base runner with two away as we check out the league leaders in team batting average here in May. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Striding in for his first at-bat, Aaron Judge. And he does so riding a 9-game hitting streak, so he's certainly a threat with the bat right now. From the stretch as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. LeMahieu leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Springer looking up. Gone! All rise, Aaron Judge, a 2-run shot. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and right.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. but 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-0 New York. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Here's the first pitch to him. As he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Kepler, once a Minnesota Twin. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Max Kepler goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. Base hit into right center.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
To the plate now, Reese McGuire, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 4 home runs and 17 RBIs. A ball and a strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He comes in 1 tick shy of 300 at 299. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. Fouled away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They're down 2-0. Last half of the second set to go, and here comes the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
The first baseman, Luke.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing hard liner to left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, you knock that donut off the bat, you look up at the Jumbotron, your batting average is above 300 and still climbing. You're feeling pretty froggy about yourself.
Into the box now, Mike Tauchman, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are two aboard now.
Boy, talk about a rough one for this guy. Falls behind in the first inning and back-to-back singles here in the second. This could be a short night for this pitcher.
Yeah, they're passing the baton on the offensive side, putting it on this pitcher early.
Here's Miguel Andujar now, as he grounds one briskly to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. At the plate now, Kyle Higashioka. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 3 homers and 16 RBIs. A 1 pitch on its way. Line drive to left. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And he is in there. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he lines it out to center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
At the plate now is Greg Allen. First offering on its way. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the second deck and gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first home run of the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Steven Matz is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Here's big Aaron Judge as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He brings a 4 for 12 line. He's taken him deep once. 4 runs here in this half inning. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Springer. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. We've played 2 full. It's the Yankees 6, the Jays nothing. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Bo Bichette. And D-Row down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Judge is going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the designated hitter, Marcus Semien.
Now 1 down with the bases empty. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. First pitch on its way.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Tauchman is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, George Springer.
And now in the box, George Springer. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Judge is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Ready now is Gleyber Torres, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Torres.
Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. Hernandez is there, and he has it for the out.
The batter, the first
MLB
baseman.
The Show, your home for Yankee baseball all season long, as you get a look there at what's on tap for the Bombers over the course of the next 7 days. Up next, Luke Voigt. He singled first time up. The pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Gone! A solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Into the box,
Now
Mike
batting,
Tauchman.
Left fielder, Mike.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel Andujar.
Now at the plate is Miguel Andujar. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run for him on the season, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, Dero, what do you make of all this?
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
He hit a sac fly earlier. The windup and the 0-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Biggio is there, and that retires the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Yankees 8, the Jays nothing. New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez. The pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Into the corner and slicing foul.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Turned on down the line. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
So now to the plate, Max Kepler. 1 ball, no strikes the count. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1 and 2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he fouls this one off. Guerrero stands at first with 1 out. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is skied into short left center. In comes the left fielder, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
To the plate now, Rowdy Tellez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 with a single so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Into the box now, Reese McGuire, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Fouled off. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Stepping in once again is Gio Urshela. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field, number 10 for him on the year, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Must have been a good batting practice session today for this club. 5 home runs in one game. You could just see it as the game was going on. Those hitters, they couldn't wait to get to the bat rack. It was like a fight to get up there and to get into the batter's box.
At the plate, Greg Allen. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's 1 for 3. No outs, nobody on. Swing and a liner. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
Now batting, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Left side. Reined in. There's one. On to first, and they get the double play.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
So base is empty now after the double play. And digging in is the outfielder, Aaron Judge. First pitch on its way. High and deep to right center. On the move is Springer. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. We played 4. It's the Yankees 9, the Jays nothing. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
Now here's the pitch. Kevin Biggio is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The 0-2 delivery. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
I'm not sure if this happened or not, but sometimes when you're playing behind a pitcher who's doing all of the work himself, you get caught up a little bit in kind of a trance and you get lulled to sleep out there. Looked like to me he was caught a little off guard when the play came his way.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Bo Bichette is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. Biggio rounds the corner and is headed home.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Into the box, Marcus Semien, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. Slow little roller to third. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. And there's one away.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
George Springer the next to hit. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
Oh, 0-2, here it comes. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Yeah, and giving up an RBI double is always painful, but even more so when there are 2 outs in the inning. A run had already crossed the plate, and then he gives up a blistering double to allow another run on the board.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route. The 1-1.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 Yankee error, and 1 man left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees lead it 9-2. Ross Stripling gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Next up will be Gleyber Torres. His previous history with Ross Stripling, he's 1 for 4.
Gleyber Torres.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up, and that's out number one.
Now
The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
And right into the shift. Bichette's got it. And quickly, there are two away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Mike Tuckman.
Now to bat, Mike Tuckman. He bounced out last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way. 0-1 the count. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Springer giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they hold a 9-2 lead. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler.
Max Kepler.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Bounce towards the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The batter, number 44.
One out now in the Toronto sixth inning, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The batter, number 7.
Digging in will be Reese McGuire. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot. You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground to third. He's right there. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. His previous history with Ross Stripling. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Base hit, line drive into the corner.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in a big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Standing in now, Kyle Higashioka. As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Boy, D-Roll, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the 0-1. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High fly ball out to deep right field. Kepler looks up. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one, his second of the game, as the blowout continues.
And that is why you just can't put yourself in a bases loaded situation. You've got nowhere to put the hitter, and he knows it. So he sets up, waiting to pounce, and that's exactly what he does, jumping all over this thing for a grand slam.
Jordan Romano gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Up next to the Yankees, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
At the plate now, DJ LeMahieu. Swing and a liner. But this is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty here, nobody out. A bouncer to the left side. And a good throw gets him, one gone.
The batter, the right fielder, Aaron.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Roll, he's been locked in from day one of this season, and it's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. But one more look at the big blow in the inning for the Yankees. A grand slam home run. The 9-1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th. The Yankees lead this one 13-2. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in Cavan Biggio.
The second baseman, Cavan Biggio.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And it's fouled away. Hit in the air down the right field line. Judge is under it. In there, a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
To the plate now, Bo Bichette. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Biggio leads off second with nobody out. Skied into straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second?
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Marcus Semien.
So one away now in the Toronto 7th. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. High and deep down the left field line. One out and a runner on second base. Lofted in the air out toward right center. In comes Judge. He tracks it down and makes a play to record the second out.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Now at the plate here is George Springer. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
No balls and 1 strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Two out here and a runner at second. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. And as you can see, they are way behind. So stepping in is Luke Voigt. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one.
First baseman, Luke.
First offering. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Looking up is Hernandez, and it's gone. A solo shot here to left, his 2nd home run of the game as this lead got even wider. So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row, but you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
So now to the plate, Mike Tauchman. Fielded cleanly. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The shortstop, Miguel Andujar.
Stepping in next, Miguel Andujar. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. One out, nobody on. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Biggio takes charge out there and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
So now here is Kyle Higashioka, singled in his last at-bat. First pitch on the way. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run for him on the season as they just continue to pour it on here. Almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Is this a live baseball game, or are they taking batting practice right now? Somebody help me out.
This is one of those D-Row where they say, hey, it's a good weather for a snowman, right? That 8 spot looks like it's snowman in the scorebook. 8 bombs so far in this game alone. Crazy.
Ryan Barucki comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. At the plate, Gio Urshela, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Offline throw, but a good job of getting back to the bag as the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Yankees lead it 15-2.
Leading off for Toronto, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Here's the first pitch to him.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit pretty well out toward right center field.
Heading after it is Judge.
He makes the running play. 2 down.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the right fielder, Max Kepler.
Next, it'll be Max Kepler. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Urshela has room in foul territory. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, and they remain well behind. Now it'll be Greg Allen, and he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. First pitch of the AB now. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Next up is DJ LeMahieu. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get me over curveballs, no get me over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Stepping up is Rowdy Tellez, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Windup and the 0-1. Called strike 0-2.
Now that pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave after 8 strong innings as he couldn't quite make it a complete game, but he's in line for the victory nonetheless. Davy Garcia takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Standing in now, Reese McGuire.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. High in the air out to center field. Allen is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now back, second baseman, Cavan Biggio.
Next, here is Cavan Biggio. He doubled his last time through. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Reined in. Throw on to first, and the Yankees will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
15-2 the final tally here. New York get their 20th home win this year. Jamison Taillon earns win number 7 on the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Tanner Roark struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.